Nobody wins when the family feels.
In the last few minutes, Baton Rouge police have arrested this man, Rashawn Alexander, with a deadly shooting. Baton Rouge police say he's facing charges in the death of 35-year-old Nicholas Williams.
I push it up, they know I'm Yates. Call me True Blood and Felon Since.
Serious thing to me because this shit could change my life, you hear me? And I already got like 2 labels looking at me.
You can stab it. Big B-Limps. You can stab it. It's a big B-Limp, man.
Like a year ago, you got shot in the leg, right?
Yeah.
At the gas station and whatnot.
Yeah.
Ass sack is fucked up right now. He can't even see straight. Got they peeping and everybody calls up there to save him. As didn't get everything else on record. And every fight come with a write-up. I got $1,000 for any write-up with my name.
Xander leaving the East Baton Rouge Parish Prison early Wednesday morning.
The jail let him
And this story a little different. Today we talk about a Baton Rouge, Louisiana Damon rapper by his fans in his own account who was released from jail for 24 hours while waiting to go to trial for M1. Now fam, how the state claiming they put a man on a box, gave him probation, on a bond, and still say it's a mistake 24 hours later? Well, your guess is as good as mine. But what I will say, having a good lawyer and him turning himself in, which we'll later discuss, made it helped his chances a whole lot in getting his case dismissed. Now this a young man who allegedly made a name for himself in the streets and in the music booth. In this video we talk about who he is, go over his prior arrests, where he from, his public beef, and where he stands today in this murder case. So before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Fam, meet Rashawn Alexander, aka Hot Boy Do. He's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He's also a rapper. Hot Boy Do was connected to another well-known rapper named Lil Yoshi, and Hot Boy Do was the first artist under Head Youngin Records. And that also came with the connection with TBG, even having pictures with Fredo Bang, and also having tracks titled Free Cemetery with over 125,000 views and counting on a YouTube account that belonged to Fredo Bang.
Look, if I ever come up dead, you know I stood on business. Several of their partners out of bed, playing.
Now it's been documented for years that the alleged rap label / alleged gang, TBG and NBA, has been at war, but managed to become public after some hints has been rapped about in their lyrics. And the rapper Hot Boy Do was a major player in this. It seemed Hot Boy Do and his alleged opposition wanted to beat each other on who can be more disrespectful on the internet. He did that with his rival, alleged rival, Ben 10 and Big B, 2 people who allegedly are part of NBA. Now one of many disrespectful posts towards each other, Hot Boy Do made a post last year quoting, "That end mama nephew died. And the only get back he got was effing my ex who been a thought. Hashtag Big 60. Hashtag PSU. Now Hot Boy Do was also rumored to be the guy who shot a rival NBA Big B in the leg. And this because of the things that he mentioned online. One was alive that said this was the Big B one.
You can stab it. Big B-Limps. You can stab it. It's a big B-Limp, man. Straight head. Yeah. Yeah, my boy. Yeah, my boy.
One was taking a picture at a gas station with the pump 8 in the background, which was the alleged number at the pump where Big B got shot. Now Big B was asked about the situation in the interview with Future's TV. I'm gonna play a clip, but his fans were speculating that he got get back, saying that the person who shot him was deceased. But Big B was honest and said that's not true because of course we making this video, and if the things that Hot Boy Do had mentioned is true, he's still alive.
What about this? Because this is like a year ago. You got shot in the leg, right?
Yeah.
At the gas station and whatnot. What was that time like for you there, bro? Because people, you know, a lot of people was covering that story.
Shit. That shit ain't about nothing. Nigga just a bitch, the nigga ain't dead. So shit. That shit ain't about nothing.
I was doing my research. It said that I guess the person that shot at you or something, that he died. Is that true?
Nah, but people, they just making stories and all kind of shit, shit.
How did that shit change you?
Shit, nigga just shit. Nigga just gotta be on everything. You just gotta be on it. That just let me know shit. Be on everything.
Now, with everything going on, as we mentioned, Hot Boy Do is just 20 years old. Now, he managed to keep making music in the meantime, but he also became a repeated offender since the age of 17 to the local law enforcement. And this is what he had to say about being incarcerated since 17 and not having a real life after.
I used to check out street and music-wise. What's your biggest win and your biggest loss you took?
Street? Yeah, first one was street. So you say street size was my biggest win. Street-wise, my biggest win. 100 grand, man. You hear me? Streetwise, and streetwise, my biggest loss. Shit. Getting my first conviction at 17. That was my biggest loss. Because that shit really prohibited me from a lot. Like, I can't even ride with a legal gun if I want to no more. I'm still gonna go to jail, you hear me? Even if that bitch is legal shit. There's a lot of shit I can't do. I can't even leave out of the country type shit no more. And I gotta go through so much shit just to do that. And what else you said? You say streetwise, my biggest win and loss, and you said.
How you feel your street level at? Like, what's your street level like? Like your street credit, yeah.
I tell you the truth.
Say for example, I ride around the block right now, be like, man, you heard, you know what I'm saying? I asked about you, what you think they'll say?
They gonna tell you they know me, but like I was finna say, to tell you the truth, a motherfucker who really don't know me, will be like, oh, that nigga, I really feel like I'm a young nigga, I ain't number 20 years old, but I'm really a veteran. Like, I done did most shit that half the niggas twice my age ain't do. Like, and I'm a stand-up nigga, I never told on no nigga, I never hated on no nigga. I'm a self-made young nigga, and I'm really like that. There ain't no faking with me at all.
Now, I wanted to show you guys that, because sometimes, man, how you live in life can be your reality. Because this is a man who's been arrested every year since the age of 17. Let me show you how. Now, depending on his birthday, if he's 20, he was 17 3 years ago, or possibly 4. We heard him talk about the gun situation, but just a year later, at 18 years old, he was among 6 people arrested in a multi-purge hearing investigation with the investigation titled Chicken Red. In 2022, now 18, about to be 19, he get arrested again for having a switch, but he managed to get out just months later. Fast forward to 2023, Hot Boy Do would get arrested for some serious charges. This time, this M1, March 5th, 2023, Nicholas Williams, just 35 years old, was found shot to death at around 8:45 p.m. May he rest in peace. A love of condolences to his family.
For you at noon, one person is dead after a shooting on Aliquippa. Baton Rouge police officers were called out to the scene near Plank Road around 8:40 Sunday night. They found 35-year-old Nicholas Williams shot to death. Police are still working to find out what happened and who pulled the trigger. We will keep you updated, but for now, if you know anything about this, call Crime Stoppers at 344-7867.
But just 3 weeks later, on a Wednesday, March 22nd, 2023, police would arrest Felon Alexander, aka Hot Boy Do. But with him taken into trial, it's not clear if he's actually the perpetrator. And if so, what's the alleged motive?
A few minutes, Baton Rouge police have arrested this man, Felon Alexander, with a deadly shooting. Baton Rouge police say he's facing charges in the death of 35-year-old Nicholas Williams. You may remember Williams was found shot to death along Aliquippa Street on the night of March 5th. Those charges he's facing should be being updated in the 9 News app as we speak.
But just 16 months later, July 17, 2024, while waiting to go to trial, Hot Boy Do had managed to have a bail set, and he posted it. He posted this clip to his Instagram with him walking out them jail gates. He also went to his Instagram live to preview some unreleased music, and he also posted a picture with the following caption: I ain't got much to say, it feel good to be free. But just 24 hours later, the district attorney had came out with this statement requesting for Hot Boy Do to turn himself in which he did.
Tonight with a major mix-up at Parish Prison.
Accused of murder with a long list of prior.
We start tonight with a major mix-up at Parish Prison.
Accused of murder with a long list of prior arrests was able to post bond and leave. The district attorney is not happy about this breakdown in communication. Bess Casserly and the WBRZ investigative unit sorting out how this happened.
Well, Sylvia, Felon Alexander, known locally as rapper Hot Boy Do, has been in and out of jail for several years. Prosecutors thought his most recent arrest for murder would have kept him in jail until trial, but that didn't happen. This is video of Rashawn Alexander leaving the East Baton Rouge Parish Prison early Wednesday morning.
The jail let him go.
The problem is, the district attorney says he wasn't supposed to be released.
Apparently, he paid a commercial bond, and no holds were reflected at the prison for whatever reason, and he was able to bond out like anyone else would have.
The 21-year-old rapper has been in parish prison since March of 2023, waiting to stand trial on a charge of second-degree murder. Baton Rouge police arrested him then, accused of shooting and killing Nicholas Williams. At the time, Alexander was out on bond for other charges. On Tuesday, during a routine motion hearing, Judge Tarvald Smith found no probable cause for one of those charges involving possession of a firearm. For reasons still unclear, there was no longer documentation holding Alexander in jail, and the jail allowed him to post a $260,000 bond and leave.
Despite the judge finding no probable cause on one case, they had multiple other cases, including murder, and that everyone understood that the hold was still in place on all of the other charges.
District Attorney Hiller Moore says he's not sure where the breakdown in communication happened. When they left the hearing Tuesday, no one was under the impression that Alexander would be allowed to bond out.
But I don't know where any miscommunication could have happened, but that's obviously what happened.
Before police arrested Alexander on a charge of murder, the court ordered him to wear an ankle monitor. He has been in and out of jail for various charges, including misdemeanor domestic abuse and drug and gun possession. According to the monitoring company, Alexander wasn't taking his supervision seriously.
We filed a Article 66 subpoena because we continued to get notice that his battery was remaining low. And he continued to violate. He would go out of the state while on the ankle monitor, and we asked that his bond be revoked.
That was 18 months ago, and just 3 months later, in March of 2023, police picked him up on charges of possession of a firearm, driving a stolen vehicle, violating a protective order, and ultimately tied him to the murder, which police say is caught on camera.
He's surely one that we've been keeping a close eye on, and his history proves that he deserves to be watched.
Alexander's lawyer, Ryan Thompson, says his client has constitutional rights to a bond, and it appears he's being denied that right.
Is he not an American citizen? Meaning, is he not innocent until proven guilty?
Now, the mistake was noticed immediately, and the DA's office notified the judge, and the judge issued a new arrest warrant. Alexander turned himself in this morning and is back in custody tonight.
If a person is arrested for murder and then accidentally released before trial, it would be a complex legal situation. A lawyer could potentially argue several points to try to have the case thrown out or dismissed. See, here are some possible arguments a lawyer might use. One is violation of constitutional rights. The lawyer could argue that the person's constitutional rights were violated, possibly due to an illegal arrest or detention. This could be violation of the Fourth Amendment, protection against unreasonable searches and seizures, or the Fifth Amendment, protection against self-incrimination. The second would be lack of evidence. Without strong evidence linking a person to the crime, the case may not meet the legal standard for prosecution. 3 would be procedural errors. The lawyer could argue that there were procedural errors in the arrest, detention, or release of the person that invalidated the case. For example, if proper legal procedures were not followed during the arrest or release, it could be grounds for dismissal. But I wanted to show you guys the possible loopholes on what took place. Now, I know this can be an error, but this can be an error to benefit the alleged perpetrator, and no one should have to go through this. Having the opportunity to be released on bail, but then rearrested for a quote-unquote error? What we paying taxes for? Fam, this was the story of a Baton Rouge, Louisiana rapper who managed to come home for 24 hours while waiting for trial on a murder to be rearrested. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.